Hello, babies! We are back at it again with another Crumb stream. Welcome all. A spider in my room. The Crumb stream will distract you from your oncoming dread, so do not worry. Why do you stream now? I was reading Wattpad. Thank goodness I started streaming. Get off of that. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just jokes. Holy macaroni. Thank you. Thank you, Milkbones HQ, for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it a lot. Hello everyone. For those who do not know, I have been animating, which explains why I have not posted any art today of a specific guy that I normally draw daily on my alt account. I got my first binder. Good for you. I just realized me clapping sounds like I smacked you across the face, but I did not. Congratulations. I hope it fits correctly. If it does not, please get a good fitting one. There's an alt account? Yes, there is, but only go on it if you are okay with losing brain cells. I have an alt account, and it has the word "tube" in it. It's like the actually smartest, most funny thing I've ever come up with in my entire life. I actually love puns so much. Crumb, I just got back from my first day of school. I'm so sorry to hear that for you. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing okay. I've had school for 5 days. From what should I name the lobster in my lobster love song? Lobster. Let's think of a name that will rhyme with lobster, so it makes it easy for you to put it into the song. My school was so insane. There was 300 new students. Isn't there always new students every year of school? Thank you, Max and Cheese, for the Prime Gaming. It's very appreciated. I hope. Well, I'm streaming at like 6, basically.
Milkbone cheered X1000. Hi Crumb, could you draw a skull with a straw in its head for science purposes? Definitely not gonna steal it or anything.
Okay, only because you donated 1,000 bits and gifted a bunch of subs. Thank you. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, and thank you, Solonza, for the Prime. Start school in 3 weeks. Nobody wants to hear it. Okay? My school had 3 lockdowns. I think you guys are just having really horrible times at school. Which, that is nothing new, of course, but like, I feel like this is more than usual. So, they put walls in the bigger classrooms to make more classrooms. It's so cramped. Oh my gosh, that actually sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you guys are doing well in school. I know for many people going back to school sucks, but for me, I'm actually excited because it means I get to socially interact with people and I have something to look forward to every day, and it puts me in a schedule that I have no control over, and I don't like having control over things, so it's a number 1 to me. I need people to tell me to do things. Otherwise, I'll just get stressed and I'll have nothing to do all day. So I'm excited for school. People are going to ask you to draw Ethan Winters at school. If anyone comes up to me and says that, I will actually drop out. Cause one, that means they know I am Chrome, and two, they also, which is considerably worse, they know that I like Ethan Winters, and that's embarrassing, and I'm leaving. Okay? Opinion on TBH Creature. I love it so much. I relate. Every time I look at it, I point, and I say, that's me. That's me in another world. Chat, can I hear some yippies? Can I hear some yippies in chat? Oh no, they'll know you like Ethan Winters. That's what I'm saying. TBH Creature's definition of happiness. That is what I'm saying. It is true. It is so happy all the time. I'm currently animating, and I have a frame that looks like this. No maidens? No maidens? You have no maidens? That is what it is. My favorite frame. I sent a work in progress to my mods Discord. I hope you guys enjoy it. There is more to come. I cannot stop drawing this pose. I love it so much. I try to draw Chrome Cat whenever I watch his streams, but they all did say hoi like hecking Tammy. Tammy, welcome to your time shop. The Crumb Shop. Crumb, does water have a taste? Yes, it does. So, okay, some water tastes differently. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna drink Arrowhead. Arrowhead tastes weird. It doesn't taste like the water. Okay, listen. Some water tastes bad. That's what I'm saying. Terra Mike, Jinx. I'm just saying. Some water taste bad. Fuji water? Who buys Fuji water? Who buys Fuji water or Smart water? Like, isn't it just water that costs more? It looks good from? Well, I will just buy a Fiji water, and then I will put tap water in it, and I will drink it. By the way, I just remembered a crazy dream I had. It was like, thank you, Jack Richardson, for the 27, for the tier 1, I mean. Oh my gosh, my dream is coming back to me. Okay, Sparkles was in it, Kaya was in it, who else was in it? Bilzo was in it, Rainbow was in it. Oh my gosh, so many people were in it. I'm just remembering it because I was dreaming it was TwitchCon. Okay, so basically, I can only remember like near the end of it and like this middle part. There's a part where I remember running with Sparkles in like this weird forest, like it was like a apocalyptic overgrown thingy. What was it? What were you running from? I remember running though, and we were making our way back to like this headquarters, and like I think Kaya was like manager or something, and we both lost our tickets because we were trying to get on a train to get to TwitchCon. So we go up to Kara and we're like, Kara, we lost our tickets. And she goes, and she's like, I will see what I can do. And she like gets us the tickets, and we are so happy because we got the tickets, we can go to TwitchCon through the train. But then we're running up to the train, and then it closes. The door closes on us, and I'm looking. No, the door closed on Sparkles. the door closed on Sparkles because I was like nervous, so I'm like running into the train, and Sparkles is like taking his time. He's walking because it's like on the first day of school where you run to your class because you're late, and then everyone thinks you're silly. That was me. I was running. I was being the silly one, and Sparkles was like, "Whatever. I will just walk to the train. It's not a big deal." But it was his own downfall in the end because he ended up not making it. It was so sad. And it just closed on him. Who the heck is Sparkles? You don't know who Sparkles is? How many people here do not know who Sparkles is? How do you not know the Captain Sparkles? Everybody knows Sparkles. You don't know Captain? What? Sure. Have you heard of Creeper? Ah man. Have you heard of Fallen Kingdom? Come on, you probably know who. You probably have heard from him. No, you don't? Okay, do you watch Minecraft? Come on. No? Okay, that makes more sense. I'm not assuming everybody in the whole world knows Captain Sparkles. But the door closed and I remember looking at him and I was so sad because it was like Sparkles was going to walk around with me at the TwitchCon so I wouldn't be as scared. And I was like, who am I gonna go with now? It was so sad because like when I was running, I was in Sparkles' body as Sparkles. I was running as Sparkles, and then I see me run into the train, and then I switch the point of view, and then I'm looking out the train, and I'm like, oh, so I didn't make it in, and I'm like, oh wait, I did make it in. Sparkles is the one who is outside. It was so sad. Come, I have the urge to scream. Let's all do that. Let's all do that. Everybody go grab a pillow. We're all gonna scream right now. Okay. Everybody go grab a pillow. Does everyone have a pillow? Now fold your pillow in half. Okay. On the count of 3, I can't scream, I haven't done vocal warm-ups yet. Do you do vocal warm-ups as people supposed to do? Imagine like you're running away from a monster and you're running, you're like, no, I can't yell, my vocal warm-ups. Do-re. Come screamer. I have screamed many times, I can confirm. As the person who screams. Okay. In the count of 3. Sorry, I'm a theater kid, Grum. I was also a theater kid. 1, 2, 3. Scream. Scream out all your frustrations. I'm not even frustrated. I just like to scream. Now I put my pillow on my head. I hope you guys aren't actually screaming like very loudly in real life, because I do not want your parents to get upset at you. Band kid is better than theater kids? Dude, this is just 2 losers fighting. Nobody wins in this. We both suck. Why are we fighting? Come on. Wow, rude. Hey, I was a theater kid. It's okay. It's okay. I was a theater kid. Can you guys tell from my extravagant what's the word? Extravagant, personality. I like this drawing. Debate kids. I have never met a debate kids before. Do they debate with me? I'm gonna like talk to them and I'll be like, wow, I have egg and rice for lunch today. And they're gonna be like, no, here are the top 10 reasons. Here are the top 10 reasons. What's a theater kid? A theater kid or a band kid is a kid who grew up doing those activities in school. A theater kid is a kid who did musical theater. So like singing, dancing, acting. And a band kid is a kid who would do stuff like instruments and stuff growing up in school. And I think it is just a thing to say musical theater kid or band kid just because usually they are more hype up than other people. I think. I'm not sure. It's true. When people approach me, you can notice only very close up, but I'm actually vibrating at immense speeds from excitement. Yeah, because you're thinking of Ethan Winter. Oh my gosh, those are the best. I think if anyone approaches me and oh my gosh, if I see someone with an Ethan Winters cosplay, I'm taking so many photos with them. If I see anyone with any Resident Evil cosplay, I'm going to just physically attach myself to them. Oh my gosh. Guess who recently rewatched the Phineas and Ferb in 2D movie, in the second dimension movie. And I just want to say that alternate universe Candace looks so sick. Like, she looks so cool. Like, I could not appreciate her coolness at such a young age. But she's just really great. She looked really cool. I'm thinking about doing fan art for her. Nobody gets me. I need to reawaken the Phineas and Ferb fandom, if that's a thing. What am I saying? I'm pretty sure everything is a fan. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! 25? Thank you, Maddie's in it for the 25 gifted subs. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, and we hit sub goal! We hit sub goal twice, now I have to do the hula hoop stream. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really hope this does not sound disingenuine, if that's the word. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys do know that. I really do appreciate the subscriptions and stuff. Like it does help a lot, which I very appreciate. Thank you guys. I hope you guys know. And I know that a lot of times I forget to pay attention to alerts and stuff, and I'm sorry. But just know that the subscription and the donation is very helpful for the things that I am currently having to do. And I appreciate it a lot. So thank you all. Here, go up close to your screen or whatever, and imagine this is me about to give you a kiss. Appreciation kiss. Mwah. There we go. But thank you all. I very appreciate it. I know I talk about it too much whenever I get a donation, but I just really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys know that, and I hope it doesn't sound disingenuous or scummy. Okay, now stop. Fish Islands. Yes, the Fish Islands. Oh, there is no Crumb merch. Very sorry to say. I don't think there's any that is available as of now. But they will be soon. And I was thinking of doing some stickers, maybe more stickers, just so I can draw this pose. In this pose. Maybe I will just do a stickers of all of the little cats. So you can just have a bunch of kitties. And it'll be nice. Have to think of... can I sell this? Is this technically copyrighted? No? Okay. Then we will also include that. What kind of stickers would you want on the Crumb? What kind of stickers would you want if it did have a stickers sheet? Okay, this one is definitely gonna be one. I just like drawing this face a lot. Crumb exploding sticker. Would you guys like an exploding sticker? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Do a draw my life but with a cat persona. I don't think my life is that interesting. Like, I feel like you'd just be like watching it like interesting is like yeah. Like there are just very big parts in my life where big things happened, and then everything else is like just the most normal stuff ever. You nearly died like 5 times. That's what I'm saying. So it's just gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and everything else is boring. If you were doing a whole set, you jeez, oh my gosh.
Thank you for the kiss.
I really like how a text-to-speech read that. Thank you for the kiss. Thank you, Jackery Charlson, for $3. It's very appreciated. Animate the shrimp experience? It wasn't really a big deal. Like, I feel like I mean, I went to the emergency room, but like nothing bad really happened. And like before that, it was mostly just me sitting in my bed, gasping for air, and then my little brother on the bunk bed beneath me going like, are you okay? Like, what else would I animate? Cause first 30 minutes was me just lying to myself and saying everything was okay and I was not going into anaphylactic shock. And then realizing that I definitely was, and then going to the hospital. But like, that's just like, I feel like if I want to ever do something like that, a bunch of things have to be happening. POV Crumbs gaslighting themselves. Literally. I'm like laying in bed, and then my little brother's beneath me, and every once in a while he just hears and then he's like, is that normal? All's well that ends well. I'm super excited for today. Today my friend might be playing Phasmophobia with me, and I love playing multiplayer games. I love playing multiplayer games with my friends. I need to do it more often. Okay, hey mods, any mods have forewarned? I wanna play with you guys. I wanna play the games, bro. Listen, forewarned was like the most fun I've had in a game since like a while. I really wanna play it. I'm gonna just start joining public. Oh, I can't join public lobbies. I have a voice that's weird. It's a shame. I do not have it, but I could get. Okay, don't buy it. Don't buy it for me. It's okay. I'll ask you guys later what games you have, and we can figure out something to do. I need to spend my time with this drawing. Makes me uncomfortable. Have your brother speak for you. It takes me like 30 seconds to say a sentence because I spend like half of my time whispering it to my brother. Do you have Fortnite? No, I do not. I do not have Fortnite. Would you guys want to see me play Fortnite? I'd have to convince my mom to let me play a gun game. Here's a voice changer. It makes your voice ungodly deep. I think I have a voice changer. Take that out of context, put it on YouTube so everyone thinks I use a voice changer. Someone do that. I have a voice changer. I do have a voice changer. Fortnite, I'm so bad at games. Okay, I'll ask my mom. We'll see what happens. Okay. What the heckity? Okay, hold on. Discord? Hold on. I haven't used this app in like a really long time. I have to log in? That is so lame. Okay, yes, I logged in. Now what? Okay. Downloading update? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Okay, no voice mod for today. You sound like you're 5, you're 17. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. Why do you sound like that? Why do you sound the most angry crumb I've ever drawn it before? Just use an extremely strange voice changer and then keep insisting that it's your voice. Why is Crumb so awesome and cruel? Hi Cranios, let's play Fortnite. Let's play Fortnite, guys. Abroad. Oh my... Is this allowed? Is this allowed? I feel like it's not allowed. Jeez! As an alto, your voice scares me. What is an alto? Oh my gosh, there is no way this is downloading. I canceled it. I'm sorry, guys. You drew yourself eating a human arm on Twitter. I think it's fine. Just in case. Just in case. I kind of turned Australian for a second. Should I download Fortnite? I'm gonna have to ask my mom. I'll tell her that there's no blood in it. And then I'll show her a picture of Goku and hopefully she will say yes. She mostly just doesn't like the fact that they have guns. But gore is also a big part of why she doesn't let me play certain video games. Which is why I got to play Security Breach. Because, one, they're robots. Even though it's a horror game, they are robots of a bunch of animals. And, what else? And the gun that they did have was like a little laser gun. And it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Among Us has more blood than Fight Nut. Among Us does have a little blood at some parts. But at the same time, they literally look like that, so my mom doesn't care. Hi, Crumb. What's up with you eating arms on Twitter? Nobody gets me. Nobody gets me. Does anyone else look at... Okay, I was having this conversation with my friend earlier. Does anyone else look at their dog and imagine what they'd be like as a human? Because I imagine that. But my dog would not be Vietnamese. My dog would not be Vietnamese. I'm sorry. He is part of the family, but he would not be Vietnamese. He does not give me... He doesn't... Yes, I headcanon my dog is white. Yes, I headcanon my dog is white. He is not Vietnamese. I love you, but you don't give me that energy, bro. He doesn't give me the Vietnamese energy, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And my friend's like, why do you want your dog to be white so bad? And I'm like, listen, man. Listen, man. When I had a dog, his skin was pink with brown spots. My dog also has that. He's like, it's very cute. But he would not be Vietnamese. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Perry also would not be Vietnamese. Okay, maybe he would. I don't think Perry would be Vietnamese. Perry, yeah. Maybe. What kind of dog is he? That's classified information. You'll have to get it over my dead body. I forgot to shower yesterday. I didn't need to tell you guys that. I forgot to shower yesterday. I can't believe I forgot such a thing. I don't know how I even forgot. I literally, like... My mom tells me, she's like, go shower. And I'm like, oh, I already did. And I wasn't even lying. And then I'm laying in bed and I'm like, I didn't even shower. So I slept on the floor. Listen, bro. I'm not getting my bed dirty. I'm not risking that. And it was already pretty late. And I didn't want to go to sleep with wet hair. I'm just saying. Your hand is trapped in the corner. Thank you for reminding me. How do you have this voice? I ask myself that every day. Wet crumb. Wet crumb is just something from Omori. Mandela catalog. This is how I draw Wet Crumb, but this is how my hair looks like in real life. It is very sloopy. Going to sleep with wet hair is like the worst experience. I hope you guys know that. Damn crumb. My crumb is soggy. Help. My crumb is soggy. I don't know how to describe my hair. It kind of like curls in and then curls out. But then some of it also curls in. Some of it also curls in. Some of it curls out. It's so hard to explain. I don't even know what my hair is. When you wake up, the pillow is wet. Ew. Oh my gosh, Floyd braided me. Did I say thank you? Just in case I didn't, thank you. I love you, Floyd. I'm sorry if I missed that. Is Floyd still here? Let's play video game. We need to play a video game sometime. Hey Crumb, how do you feel about the cat dancing gif where they edited maracas in the hat blowing up on narrative version TikTok? I think it's cool that people are enjoying my animation. But please stop putting your own watermark over it. It's not your art, okay? That's my art. Maybe I need to post the original animation on TikTok and be like, hey, this is the original. But I see that one too many a time where people are taking my art and then putting their watermark over it. You did not make it. You did not put your watermark on it. I'm just saying. Why are they all so sad recently? It's like I'm going through a spiritual... Oh my gosh! They just slowly... They're like... sad. And they slowly get angrier and angrier. From what's your opinion, Rainbow's Garfield drawing? I did not know that he drew Garfield. I was not aware of that. Make the watermark cover the entire cat. Big step. I've been having so many dreams recently where I just face reveal. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's like a prophecy. But it's always like in the weirdest way possible. Where like, I'm not like freaking out that I just face revealed. Like I just do it and then I'm like, okay. And then nothing happens. Nothing comes of it. Nobody ever reacts. It's just gonna be like in real life. I'm gonna face reveal and literally it's gonna get like 2 likes. It gets like 2 likes. Maybe a private quote retweet or 2. I should face reveal on my alt account. Like just drop a huge bombshell for like no reason. And I should do that at night and then I wake up and pretend like nothing happened. I wake up, I have like 60 Discord messages. Anyone else have like those thoughts where it's like, oh, I'm gonna cry, what if this car crashes, or oh, whatever, what if this happens? Whenever I think about stuff like that, my mind immediately starts drifting to like, how should I tell everyone about this? Like imagine, like you open Twitter one day, and it's like Chrome face reveal, but I'm like surrounded by like rubble and like fire, and I'm like, just got into a car crash. Here's a face reveal. See you guys never. Like, I feel like it would be funny. If I ever face reveal, I want to do it before I die. And I also want to... Like, listen, man. If something sad is gonna happen, I should at least make, like, something funny out of it, you know? Hi guys, just got into a car accident. See you all later. I have a strange humor, but it's okay. Positive thinking, I guess. Basically. Thank you, Rachel, for the tier. It's very appreciated. Thank you. I'm like crouched over my phone, surrounded in fire, making like a funny edit out of out of like a photo I took of myself on like CapCut or something. How do you practice animation? On YouTube. Whenever I'd see an animation I really liked, I would just I'd go on my Chromebook, I'd watch it on YouTube, and I'd just hold down on the space button so it would move so slowly, like frame by frame, and I would just pay attention to how the frames moved and stuff, and I was like, okay, so that's what I need to do when I animate. It's also just learning in general. Sometimes you do something on accident and you're just like, whoa, okay, that actually looks nice, I'm gonna keep doing that. Because a lot of the ways she became it, whatever this is, she became herself, was just because I was a very inconsistent drawer, artist. That's why her ears started getting rounder, or they started getting pointier, or they started getting bigger. Is because over time, as I drew her more, I just naturally started making it rounder. Because because my art style just started getting rounder, you know? It just started getting rounder. Because I would like to think that I also improved in art. It also simplified, which is good for animation. That is what I am saying. Guys, I need you to trust me on this. But I always get so many comments like, whoa, you animate with thick lines, this is so crazy. Dude, I promise you 1,000,000 times, animating with thick lines is 100% easier than animating with thin lines. Like, if you get into animation, please do not use thin lines. You will die. You will have a horrible time. Like, I always use lines like this. Like that thickness. If you animate something and it looks like this, unless you're super cracked at animating, then you're not it's gonna be a horrible time. I'm sorry. Karma's a hamster now. Basically, she never really looked like a cat in the first place. But I guess I didn't really help that by making her even more round. That is my bad. Insane, Crumb. Nerded. Animate with thick lines. And of course there is like a style thing. It all depends on how you animate and stuff. How your style is like. Do not change yourself just to make it whatever. Do whatever is best for you. I've seen many people who animate with thin lines and it looks very great and wonderful. I just personally cannot do such a thing. I've become too used to be using the thick lines. Using thin lines is very helpful. It helps for more detail. And sometimes animating with such a thick lines will make it harder because it's like everything is so mixed and mashed together. Have you ate a chip vertically? Once I was eating... Okay, this is my teeth on Papyrus the Great or whatever. And I'm eating a Dorito. And it goes like this and I just chomped down and it was the worst. Like I actually started bleeding. Like my mom walks into the living room because like she hears like crying and I'm like sitting there like blood and spit coming out of my mouth and I'm just like knelt over a Dorito. I'm sure that was like one of the top the things on her list that she wished she can unsee. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Defeated so easily. Do not say that as if I am some weird creature. I'm just kidding. I think that's funny. Do you read the chat in your head and read it out loud so people know what you're talking about? Sometimes I will read chat. Yeah, sometimes I'll read chat in my head. I won't say it out loud until like a minute later for like no reason. Because sometimes I will just like read something. I'll be like, haha, that's funny. And I'll think about it for a little, but I just don't say it. And I'm not sure why. I don't know why. The creature has been slain by a mere meal. No! You guys have to carry on my legacy for me. This is it for me. As I lay in my deathbed, I only have one thing left to say. When my Ethan Winters figurine arrives, please don't damage it. I've been waiting for it for a while and I'm really excited. Yeah, you're a theater kid, alright. Hey, just cause I am a little bit of a drama queen does not mean I am a theater kid. No need to be so accusatory. But you are right, I am a theater kid, so you're right, obviously. Why did I draw 3 of the same faces all in a row? Whatever. Mwah, kissy face. Okay, I kinda like this. Is this the new updated creme design? This is the new updated creme design. Imagine all of my animations but with this face. It's kinda cute. Oh my gosh, should I do that? Should I do an edit on my animations and make the face look like that? Think of one of my animations. Think of the Cats on Mars animation but with this face. It's like horrible. The moon just exploded and it's like... Oh my goodness. While smiling with teeth, or is that too cursed? Might as well smile with teeth. Uh-oh, I'm running out of space on the canvas, guys. Give it a second. The ladies love me. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Isn't this awesome? Do you guys feel loved? You guys know what kind of things I can draw. Now you guys know that this isn't my only potential to draw stuff like this. Now you guys know I can draw amazing, cute things like this. Please make it stop. Why is it getting so cute? How do I take back myself? Okay, now you have a normal smile. Cheese. Put the pearly whites away. Cheers. Full big smile. This one's Twitter worthy. I'll put it on my Twitter right now. Post it on my main account. Smile. Do you guys think I have nice teeth? Answer honestly. Tell me if I have nice teeth, guys, on the Twitter. I'm very self-conscious. I'm very self-conscious. Please be kind. No. You didn't even try and lie. Hey, they are pretty pearly and white to me, in my opinion. Sharp teeth crumb. Amnesia was her name, she had beautiful teeth. What do you prefer? Oh gosh, this one will bite you and it will hurt for real, but the other one is really ugly, so I think we all know what we prefer. This is decent. Decent. Decent is not enough to me. Decent? Well, now I have to make it look scary somehow. Right above you. Popcat. Okay, now this is kind of uncomfortable. It's okay, guys, don't worry. It's nothing big. It's like, what's it called? It's like a leech. I'm like your little leech friend. You know, the friend that everyone has. Everyone has a little leech friend. Sandworm moment. Would you kiss her for $2 and free medical insurance? I would. There's more baby. There's more. I really want a candy bar right now. Stick your hand in this for $5. Would you do it? It's like a carnival game, but instead you lose an arm. fun. Right? And then on the inside, there's someone inside. There's someone inside. There's someone inside. There's someone inside. You're not from Minnesota if you've never done this before. Would you marry her for $3? Did you eat either? I did not eat either. Suddenly, I'm never going to Minnesota. Why is the price going down? Okay. Which one would you rather fight? This one? Or this one? Which one would you rather fight? The one with the massive chompers. Running away isn't an option. Running away is never an option. I have to fight them? Or you could just stand there and let them attack you. I mean, like, your choice. Your choice. Hiding and crying in a corner. They're always gonna find you somehow. Take one out on a date. Okay. We used up a good amount of space. I think, in my humble opinion. And it has been an hour. I will see you all next time, my beloveds. Thank you, Jules Mayoga, for the tiem. I do not know if I said thank you already. If I did, I say it again. But I love you all, my beloved. Mwah. Goodbye, my little fleas. I'll try and remember to make an email for you guys. I'll see you all. Thank you all for coming. I really do appreciate it. Goodbye, everyone.